Welcome to the Primal Armor Podcast, where we try to help each and every listener strive for a healthier tomorrow. I'm your host, Jeff Kimple, and I'll be covering every aspect within the field of health, helping you build that strong foundation for improving your physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, and more. It's time to take your personal wellness into your own hands, and Primal Armor is going to help you reach those goals. I just want to thank you for taking the time to tune in and listen to today's topic. Enjoy. Before we get started into the episode, I just want to take a few seconds to thank today's sponsor, Anchor Podcasts. They allow me to create and edit these podcasts for you guys. They're also the ones who distribute this podcast to other platforms such as Spotify and the Apple Podcast app on your phone, so you guys can listen to it anywhere at any time. It's everything needed all in one app. I encourage you all to get started today. Go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm and follow the podcast. Welcome back to episode 39 of the Primal Armor Podcast. This week, I just want to expand a little further on what we talked about last week. If you haven't listened to the last episode, we covered how you can start viewing your life differently to stop trying to please others, and how to start living for yourself and your own happiness. And I also made an episode about a month or so ago that talks about how people let technology rule their lives. And this week I just want to kind of combine both those aspects for this week's topic. I can guarantee almost every single one of you that listens to this podcast has been in a restaurant before where you've seen two people on a date and they aren't even speaking. They're just scrolling through their phones and ignoring each other. And that's just so sad when you think about it. There used to be a time back in the day where there weren't phones. People didn't have TV. There wasn't all this technology ruling our lives. There wasn't even radio in cars. People used to just actually have to have conversations with each other and be present in the moment. We live in a time today where people struggle to have personal conversations with people because everything is done over texting. Just the thought of talking to someone in real life can really cause people to have so much stress. And I believe that the overuse of technology is what really plays into this. Instead of enjoying those moments and being truly present with what you're doing, everyone's too busy living it through their camera, trying to take all these pictures, these videos, FaceTiming the situations to others, and they actually miss out on enjoying the moment. Pictures are cool, yeah. But if you didn't even get to enjoy the situation in the first place because you're too worried about putting it up on your story or putting it on Snapchat, then no amount of pictures that you can look at later will actually cause you to enjoy that moment any more than you did when you were first there. People lose out on the specialness of so many situations because they're too busy posting everything to social media instead of actually taking in the moment. They're worried about getting the perfect picture. They're worried about what just Bill or Susie will say about what they posted. They're worried about another person's opinion on their life. And because of examples like this, people miss out on an experience just for a lot of once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. They might not ever get to travel to that place again. They might not ever get to see their family accomplish said task ever again. And instead of setting the phone down and enjoying that moment, they're living it and watching it through a 5-inch glass screen. And I wish people would just realize that, and if they just set their phones down and enjoyed the moment, it'd be a lot more special than having to go look back at a picture of it just to remember what happened. It's hard to live your best life and the most important things through a camera. You don't get to actually see it happen. You have to stare at your phone to make sure it's aimed in the right place. So you're actually living it through a screen. You can't actually enjoy life through a screen. You have to be present. And I see people do this all the time. Vacations, weddings, graduations, birthday parties, sporting events. There's so many examples. If people forgot about their phones and put them on silent for a while, they'd finally realize that they would enjoy the moments so much more, and they'd be so much happier with enjoying the greater things in life. Phones are used to please others. Pleasing others leads to stress, and you can't enjoy your life when you're stressed. So put your phone down and enjoy life. That's the best advice I can give you. Each and every one of you has felt stress at some point in your life because of a phone. because you didn't get a message back as quickly as you wanted it to, because you missed a call, you didn't get as many likes as you wanted on a picture, you start comparing yourself to others, someone unfriended you. There's an endless list of possibilities, and you can probably think of just about one of each situation that I just listed off. So stop letting it dictate your happiness. Stop letting your thoughts of just what others have ruin your life. Stop letting a 5-inch block of plastic and glass ruin your life. Set your phone down, live in the moment, and enjoy life.